Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I'm reacting to Micky Flanagan, who I'm pretty sure I've never reacted to before. I'm going to react to his best bits. So yeah, let's get on with the video.
Very nice to be here. So I'm from the East End of London. This is the facilities. This is the Cockney walk. This is your casual Cockney walk. This is your standard Cockney walk. Not a lot going on, just having a little bit of a walk about. There you go. A little walk about, a little look about. This is your casual Cockney walk. Then you've got your busy Cockney walk. Can't hang about, I've got to sign on to get back to work. Can't hang about.
No, that's like the kind of little trot you do down the road when you don't want to run because you don't want to look like a kind of crazy, erratic woman running down the road, you know what I mean? So you kind of want to try and keep your cool, but you're also in a rush. So you kind of do the little trot like what he just showed.
I'm trying to get back to work, I can't hang about. Left school with a bottle opener. Made in the third year. Wasn't a rubbish one, it was good because the two biggest departments in our school, woodwork and metalwork. So I made the metal bit in the metalwork department. I went into departmental, went across the corridor. I said to the woodwork teacher, do you mind if I put wooden handle on my bottle openers? He said, you're a natural, son. Things are going to work out for you. We made ashtrays in the second year, bottle openers in the third year, brands in the fourth year. I went to a tough inner city comp with low expectations. The third year, the careers officer turned up and he asked us what we'd like to do with our lives. The most ambitious kid in the class is Gary Hutton, because he wants to drive a van. We erupted. We're like, you dreamer, Hutton! You's never gonna drive a van. You have to write to Jimmy Savile for that stuff. No kid from this school has ever gone on to drive a van. Come on, Hutton, you know why this school is here. This school is here to produce the people who carry the stuff to the van. But my big thing in the 80s is chasing women. Back in the 80s I was an international lover and player. I'd made love to women as far afield as Cardiff. It was easy to get sex in the 80s. You had to really work for it back then. Women didn't want to part up too quickly. Goes to work. We met a girl, we were taking her out on a Saturday night. Gosh, here we go. Splash and pack her a bang. Get your jeans out the cleaners. Nice crease on them. You took her out for the evening. You treated her. You took her out for a steak Diane. Few Cinzano with the Biancos. And if she wanted a prom cocktail, she got it. Women went mental for the prom cocktail in the 80s. You see her little face light up. You sat her down, you presented her with proms. Lettuce. In a wine glass. Drizzled with the dressing from 1,000 islands. No salad drink tonight, princess. Tonight you're special. You're going to get a dressing that's been gathered from 1,000 islands. Walk to this steakhouse in Bethnal Green. Kitting it out, love, bed sitter. Quality bed sitter, not cancel. And I want to go all the latest gear. I spent about 700 quid. Right, let's go.
700?
Take her back, sit her down on the futon. She's half in bed already. Up there my stereo stacker system. Got a stereo stacker. It's a wah-wah. With a built-in graphic equalizer.
Do you know what I'm actually really liking about him? This being my first time reacting to him, one thing I do love is how he's delivering it to the audience. It's just really like chill. It just seems like your typical, like, I guess you could say you're a typical Cockney bloke. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what he's giving off, but it's working. Do you know what I mean? Like, the accent, his accent's making everything better as well. It makes it just sound more funny. And you know what, and he's just kind of chatting rubbish, but it's kind of just, it's funny anyway. Do you know what I mean?
With a built-in graphic equalizer. Does nothing. I slip into the cassette deck. Now that's what I call music. 2. Now I know Luther Vandross will be on in a minute. When Luther comes on, bosh, I'm in. This frees up the time for me to go off to the kitchenette area. Got a kitchenette area.
Kitchenette.
Got piss so I'm living in. Got a kitchenette area. Go behind me a little bit of curtain. Grab a bit of curtain around the kitchen. I change into the uniform of the international player, which we know is the silk black kimono. Come back out into the main area. I've kept my jeans on. I'm not a monster.
He's a classy man.
I turn round to reveal the dragon. Hold that pose. Come back with a nice chill bottle of Blue Nun. Oh, she's gone. Now, playing days are over anyway. I sort of got life out in the late 80s. Met a very nice girl. Proper middle class. She's been skiing and everything. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody.
Hang on, can I just say, from the sounds of it, he seems like quite a... He doesn't seem like... Do you know some comedians you listen to and you just like, they might even be funny, but like, you know, they're not that down to earth because like they're posh, they've got a lot of money and like rah rah rah. I like that he just seems like just a normal man who's just putting on a show and just being funny, and you know what I mean, like him even making that joke of God, she's a middle class woman, she goes skiing. Do you know what I mean? It's just funny, and you know, it kind of just, I don't know, he just comes across as just like a really normal man, just cracking jokes, like, you know, like the pub jokes, but he's just doing it on stage. You know what I mean? That's, I guess that's kind of what comedians are. They're like pub jokes, but people who have the confidence to go on stage and deliver those pub jokes to thousands of people. I guess that's what it is.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. How nice it is to be in This is where we come from South East London to relax. And it does make you relax, come to Brighton, doesn't it? Because you get on the train in South East London, you're all stressed out. You get to Brighton, get off the train, you look down the hill, all the stresses and strains start to leave you. Quite a lot of the ambition as well. You're barely in Brighton 2 hours and you're starting to think, I'm going to go part-time. Seemed like a long time ago, my school memories, my 40s now, getting tired, don't go out much anymore. I've reached the point, if I queue up to get to a nightclub, the bouncer says you can't come in. I just look at myself, thanks mate. My feet are absolutely killing me. And I've got a very good book on the go at the moment, Excellent. Chesil Beach. Because I've got some young friends and they talk me into it. They said, come out the weekend, me. Come out, man. Come on. I end up going out to a nightclub, a queue. That's not the queue. Queue's the sign of the club. It's happening, man. With a queue.
Yeah, that's the thing. I swear, like, it's a stereotype for us English people that we like to queue. The thing is, we don't like to queue. I just think when you get in the queue, it's like you've committed now and you have to commit. So you just have to stay in the queue and just deal with it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's more, we have good commitment. Do you know what I mean? So we won't just be like, okay, I can't be bothered, I'm going to leave the queue. We'll just queue because we've committed to it now. Or, you know, what we want at the end of the queue, we really want. Do you know what I mean? But I think it is kind of boring to queue. And I don't know. I mean, what do you like? I don't know, queues in other countries. I'm not really sure why that's a stereotype. Like, do you not? Anyone who's not from England can, like, do you guys not queue? I don't know. But yeah, I just know that it's a stereotype. We like to queue or something. But yeah, to be fair, queues, they are boring. So I don't actually know why I bother to do it. But you just do, don't you? Just commit to it. But yeah, I'm going to start rambling about queuing now. But yeah.
The queue. Queue's the sign of the club. It's happening, man. With a queue. I'm in the queue thinking we're never going to get a seat in there. I bet it's noisy in there. I can't actually remember the last time we ended up out. You know what I mean by this, don't you? The fact that in the UK we drink so much, we have different levels of being out. I'll talk you through them. You pop out just to go to the shops, you've got to get a couple of bits, and you bump into a friend who says, should we have a quick drink? And you go, yeah, only a quick one though, because I'm very busy. 3 hours later, you're still in the pub. And then what happens is the evening people come in. These people are going out properly. These people are going what we like to call out. Now the out people come up to you, don't they? And they go, you better come out with us. You go, oh, I can't come out. I didn't even come out. I only popped out. The out people don't want to hear this.
3 hours
They
in.
look at you, they go, look, you popped out. You've ended up out. You might as well come out. If you've got just the right amount of alcohol in your system, you look at me and go, you know what? I'm coming out.
Yeah.
5 hours later, you're in some horrendous nightclub. Sinatra's or Cinderella's. You're drunk now, and you feel you've got a crazy story for everybody. And you walk up to me. You go, do you know what? I didn't even come out. I only popped it. Now look at me. I'm out. I think the reason you feel so compelled to keep telling this rather long-winded story was you're standing there in your carpet slippers with a pint of milk and a cut loaf.
I like that bit.
Now we have dinner parties now, we invite our friends around for the event dinner parties, and sometimes we treat ourselves to a restaurant. My wife's middle class, she loves a restaurant. She likes the ambiance. She'll say to me within 5 minutes in a restaurant, isn't it a lovely ambiance? I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I just shop for the price of the piece. She says, no, it's a lovely ambiance. I've worked out what an ambiance is. It's a night out without poor people in it. Basically, you're saying, well, we put the prices up just high enough to keep the poor people away.
Yeah.
So I'm making a couple of spoons together.
Yeah, exactly. One way to keep the poor people, yeah, that's so true, because it just stirs you away. That's exactly like me. I don't have a lot of money. I'll go into a restaurant, right, and I'll see like, no, I went to one not long ago, right, and I spent £20, right, on like a bowl of chips. I think I bought a glass of Coke and a coffee, and an iced coffee. That amounted to £20. Bear in mind, if you go to McDonald's, it's like, you know, like £10 tops, not even £10, like you can get like £5 for a meal. Burger King like £7, KFC, not really sure about KFC, you know. But like, I went to this restaurant, right, with my friend, and it was £20, £20. And then they had the cheek to ask for a service charge, which was like £8, right? The waiter comes over and he's like, oh, is this how much you're spending? I think he said like, I think he said like for like £30, something like that. Like include my meal compared like with the service charge, right? And I was like, oh no, like sorry, I'm not paying the service charge. And like, I felt really bad because he was stood there like, oh, okay, because I didn't pay the service charge. But in my head, in like a non-mean way, I was thinking, I paid £20 for a bowl of chips and a couple of drinks. Like, is that not enough for you? But yeah, like you said, I'm now telling a long-winded conversation. But yeah, that's true. So that's going to keep me away from there now. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So they'll get all like the rich people who will pay the service charge. Sorry for the long-winded conversation, but yeah.
In a way, someone banging a couple of spoons together, singing Mild Man's a Dustman at some stage, causing an atmosphere. It's the ambiance we're looking for. So, we're in this rather fancy French restaurant. Something is ruining the ambiance for my liking. There's no tomato sauce on the table. Setting up the very awkward situation where I've now got to ask for tomato sauce. My wife's looking at me, she said, please don't ask for tomato sauce. I said, I've got to have tomato sauce. I've just ordered the risotto. Risotto without red sauce. It's too dry, all the juice has been taken out. It's the issue. So I said to the waitress, rather stroppy looking waitress, I said, excuse me, do you have any ketchup in the building? She's looked at me like I'm some horrendous pleb. She went off to the kitchen, I saw her making her way back. A little pot she rustled about.
Oh my god, do you know what? I've never heard such a relatable story in my life. I honestly haven't.
She went off to the kitchen, I saw her making her way back. A little pot she rustled about. This big, about this big. 2 chipfuls, basically. She's tried to put it on the table and walk away like she's doing some sort of drug deal or something. It's all secretive. I stopped her. I said, don't go anywhere, love. Don't go anywhere. And I took a sip of it. And I looked at her and I said, yes, I'll have a bottle, please.
But you know what, I'm actually going to clap that one because, you know, I never usually clap comedy skits, but that one was actually, that bit at the end, I found that hilarious. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye!